Okay, guys, happy Friday, and since it's the end of the week, I wanted to kind of, again, take a step back like I have been doing, check out what some of you guys have been doing and what you've been struggling with, and come up with some videos to help support you guys. So we've done this multiple times. Multiply difference of squares. So I want to, first of all, put a thanks out to Ureli. She has worked hard for me consistently over the last month or so. And I noticed that she didn't do as well on this as I would like her to do. And she's not the only one. So if you, like Ureli, are struggling still with multiply difference of squares, what I'd like you to do is go ahead and search it. Of course, if you see it in your assignment page, you can click on it there as well. But I think this will be quicker for you. All I have to do is just go, and notice I just started typing in multiply diff. I stopped right there because look what popped up right here. Multiply difference of squares. And then I want you to click on that. And then as you can see right here, hopefully, there's a video you can watch. There's remember, article or notes. That's what Mr. Khan refers to as notes, articles, that you could do as well. But this is what I'm actually going to click on down here. I want to do the practice, right? So, as you can see, I don't know why I doubled up. Maybe I just scrolled down and did the practice. Oh, wait a minute. Here's something else I forgot about, and I've never shared it with anybody this year so far. If you look right here, guys, at the top of my screen right there, right above where all the choices are, if you click on exercises, the only thing it's going to show are practices. If I would have clicked on articles instead, all it would have shown are any articles or notes related to it. And of course, by default, it's always on all. So it's going to show everything in no particular order. But that's something you may want to do. Go ahead and click on exercises from now on, and then you're going to see just only the practices show up. All right, so guys, this should not take long. This should not be hard for Ureli or any of you to learn either. Guys, how am I going to multiply this? Let's go back to our dependable default. Let's set up our area model. We're going to do right here 3 plus 4x. And right here 3 minus 4x. And we're just going to multiply. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times negative 4x is negative 12x. Watch your signs. 3 times 4x is positive 12x. And negative 4x times negative 4x is negative 16x squared. Watch your signs and your powers. So guys, notice what's going to happen here is we have a 9. We're going to type that in. We have a minus 16x squared, so we're going to type that in as well. So 19 minus 16x squared. That's our answer, because look what happened right here in the middle. The 12 and the minus 12 canceled each other out, didn't they? And that's what happens when you have the difference of two squares. This right here is called the difference of two squares because we have 3 squared, we have 4x squared, and we have a plus and a minus, right? And that's the setup for difference of two squares that you ought to actually already recognize. But anyways, the middle is going to cancel out bottom line on these, all right? So the other thing I wanted to point out real quick, guys, is once you click in this box in here, this sub menu pops up, and that's how you can do things like pi, fractions, radicals. But the one, of course, the only one I really had to use was A to the B, which is our power button right here. So that's how I was able to do the square. I pressed X and then pressed that AB, and I was able to put in the 2. All right, so that's one of those things, again, I'm hoping that you get more proficient at. by using Khan Academy is learning how to put answers into the computer. Okay, guys, this one right here, again, we'll do it one more time the area model way. Notice right here I have x plus 8. Right here I have x minus 8. But guys, the bottom line is whenever they're the same, they're squares like that, with one plus and one minus, the middle's going to cancel out. Watch again. X times x, of course, is x squared. Minus 8 times x is minus 8x. X times 8 is 8x. And minus 8 times 8 is minus 64. Watch your signs. Notice how the 8x's cancel each other out. One was positive, one was negative, right? So you're only going to have that left over. X squared minus 64. That's what you're going to type in there. Difference of two squares. Okay, let's do at least one more. So right here, guys, again, you could set up your area model. But guys, notice how it's 2 squared, which is 4. X and x is x squared. One's a plus, one's a minus. Now, if they're both the same sign, guys, we will get a middle term. But when one is plus and one's minus, the middle cancels out when the other variables and terms, let's say, are the same. So there's our answer. 4 minus x squared. But again, you could have done all of this down here. You would have found 2x and minus 2x to cancel out. Okay? I think that may be the last one. Let's see if I have one more. No, I have one more. Now, guys, again, feel free to do the area model if you want to be extra careful. But again, notice 5x times 5x is 25x squared. 1 times 1 is 1 with a minus. Again, you need to start recognizing difference of two squareds like that, guys. All right? And then your life becomes a little bit easier. All right? But again, I could have done all this work down here, but to save a little bit of time, I didn't do it because I didn't need to. All right? Now, this is a special case, guys. It only works when both sets of variables or terms are the same. One is a plus, one is a minus. The middle terms cancel out, in other words. And that, guys, is a difference of two squares. Thanks again to all of you, especially Ureli, who gave me the idea to do this one again. Take care, guys.